Hi guys, how are you all doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where and the time you're watching me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my beautiful face for the first time, my name is Tina Isoa. I'm a content creator based here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. Okay, I just want to quickly come in here today to say hello to you guys and at the same time discuss these burning issues. Okay, I think the desire for people to come into Canada today has really tripled considering the time we moved to Canada. But I wish I could tell everyone that a lot of people who are qualified to come to Canada as a permanent resident, but because they are in a haste to come in or to just leave their country, so they go for the quickest option, and when they arrive here they tend to regret it. I am an advocate of permanent residence if you qualify for it, if you have the potential, or if you have the necessary requirement for it. I'm a serious advocate of permanent residence because I've actually I've interacted with a couple of people who are not permanent residents in Canada. It's not easy. That's the honest truth. It's not easy getting a job, and the fact that government had a policy of if you come in as a permanent resident. I realized that this policy was made during the COVID because of people who were already in Canada and couldn't go out because of the restrictions. So they made kind of extended their stay here that they could work, and there were demands on certain areas for people to work. So granting that to visitors wasn't an issue, which has been extended to 2025 February ending. And a lot of people for that policy have been desiring to let me just get into Canada. Okay, and getting here is not the issue, but the expenditure. If you're unable to get a job on arrival, the expenses, cost of living. Even I live in Saskatchewan, which is more or like quite affordable comparing to some other provinces like Ontario, British Columbia, and the likes of it. If you're unfortunate to get a job, it's not a walk at a park. Like seriously, I'm at the park now. My kids are playing. Where are they? I don't even know where they are. They're playing with their dad actually, and I decided to come in here. So this is one of our parks. Babe, show them this way. This is one of our parks around our neighborhood that we used to come and play. There's a court here, there's a football, a lot of other things. We drove, oh, it's not like it's very close that we just walk. We drove, see our car over there. So, in all honesty, coming to Canada, life in Canada is not easy. It's not bed of roses, okay? But I always tell people, ask yourself, why are you relocating? Okay, like I saw one post someone made on Instagram. He says she earns 1.5 million naira and the husband earns about that in Nigeria, but they thought about relocating. Would it be a good idea? What do I advise her to do? Should she relocate or not? Hey, if you earn 1.5 million naira, considering the cost of living in Nigeria, and your husband earns about that, I would honestly suggest that you stay. But ask yourself, why do you want to relocate? If you want to relocate because you want to get dual citizenship, you are a Nigerian, of course, by birth and citizen, and you want to get another country that makes sense, like Canada, you want to get another citizenship, then you can consider that. Prepare yourself coming as a permanent resident. You must not reside here. You can do that for your kids and be coming and going and, sabbatical leave and stuff like that until 5 years. If you are able to accumulate the number of days required, you can process your citizenship, or you can equally extend your permanent resident. If the stay expires after 5 years, you can as well apply for renewal. If you know you qualify for permanent resident, after 5 years you can renew your stay and be doing it like that until you get to the point of becoming a citizen. Of course, you have to pay your taxes to be able to qualify for that and some other things, but bottom line, it is worth doing it for your kids. For my children, I just imagine that during the COVID-19, the likes of Canada, US, we are flying into countries, picking up their citizens and permanent residents, you know, that kind of thing. You never can tell what will happen. Of course, we are praying that the world becomes a very sweet and better place, but we never can tell. I came back from Nigeria recently. A plate of food I ate for 5,500 naira here will cost more than that. Like if you convert the value you pay here, it will not be nothing less than $20. And if you convert it, it's quite on the high side, like 14,000-15,000 currently, and we never can tell what tomorrow will be. So if you look at it that way, it's not easy. And every penny you made here in Canada, you work for it. It's not like you pick stuff from floor and all whatnots that we used to hear. Okay, so that's what I wanted to come and share with you guys. I would advise you to stay back if you're earning up to that, as in imagine 3 million naira in a month. Save, but if you think you want to do this for your children, for their future, then go ahead and do that. It's very easy for you to verify if you qualify for permanent resident, depending on what you have. If you have a master's degree, let's say you have a master's degree and you less than 30, you have work experience of nothing less than 1 year, that's from 1 year to 3 years, and you can write IELTS, you can get a good band. Why come as a visitor? Why come as a tourist? Why are those immigration agents, scammers everywhere scamming your money? Why? They don't need to take your money. You can actually do it yourself. Okay, even if you think that you're so busy you need an immigration consultant, there is nothing wrong about that. But just know it that if you have, let's say you have 100 things to do in the verge of trying to come into Canada as a permanent resident, even if you hire an immigration consultant, 96% of that you will still be done by you. You are only going to verify your certificate, you are only going to sit for IELTS, you are only going to get the documents, all the requirement things that are required to proceed with the processing. You are only going to do it yourself. So the only thing that the immigration consultant will probably do for you is to open a profile for you on which can take less than 1 hour. Yes, to fill in the form in the pool and get into the pool. Okay, and some other things, like I always say, when we started this journey, we hired an immigration consultant who didn't probably have an insight about provincial nomination, or didn't care, didn't follow up. Of course, he ate our money, over $1,000, and we paid in USD, and he didn't do anything. But when we sat down and made research, our major challenge is researching, asking ourselves, this is what we want. Can I research to know how I can get it done and save that money for yourself? Just check if you qualify. The majority of the work will still be done by you. Okay, if you need help with verifying if you qualify for permanent residence, honest answer, honest review. Some people will just want to before they tell you, just sign an agreement, terms and condition, you pay me so you pay that, even when they know deep inside them that they know that you do not qualify for it. And some other people will not be blunt enough to tell you that you do not qualify for it. They will ghost you after paying the money. So my brothers and sisters, I don't know why I talking about this today. For some time I do not talk about immigrating to Canada on my YouTube channel, but I felt like today to share with you guys that never give up. Check the easiest means. Coming into Canada as a permanent resident has a lot of its benefits compared to coming as a tourist or as a visitor or even as a student. Like I always tell people, if you qualify for this and you want to, because you are in a haste to move, maybe you're coming with politician money. That's not an issue. But while preparing coming, remember that I'm a financial advisor here in Canada. Anywhere in Canada, we can help you with advising you on your finances, on how to retire perfect and rich, how to protect your family in event anything happen, how to make an investment opportunities that will earn you a lot of money while you're still alive. You'll be cashing out. Okay, so reach out if you need any of those services. We are still here, and yeah, having fun because it's fun, because it's fun, because it's fun. Hey babe, come on, hold. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you get notified. I am coming back full. I've always said this and never come back, but I pray this time around that I'm free as a bird. You know, I'm coming back full, and yeah. Now the person went there behind the camera, they smile past me. Hello girls, shall we go?